Well, we're less than a week away from the November 5th election, and polls show a close race between three top candidates. One of them is Democrat Ted James. He shares his plans if elected.
We've seen what happens if we choose party over East Baton Rouge Parish.
This is Ted James. He's a Baton Rouge native, Southern University grad, lawyer, legislator, and father.
When you're not campaigning or you're not working, what are you doing?
Spending time with Harper.
For James, that means walking the lake with his daughter and giving back to his community. He says his love for Baton Rouge runs deep in his veins.
Of course, rejected scholarship offers to go other places because I never wanted to take what Baton Rouge had done for me and go to another school.
James says the city isn't as unified as it was when he was growing up. Now, he's hoping to bring all sides of democracy together by running for mayor-president of East Baton Rouge.
Come to the table to offer solutions that weren't Democratic or Republican solutions. They were Louisiana solutions. So we need more of that.
One concern at the top of his to-do list, crime.
Young people can't get dropped off at the mall because of the high level of crime and violence. We have a curfew in the mall.
The Democratic candidate is already working to address this issue by creating a dual enrollment program at Scotlandville High School, an area known to have high crime rates among kids.
Recognizing how important job creation and workforce development is not just an economic development tool, but it's also a crime reduction tool.
Although education is just one part of a complex issue, the former SBA administrator says we need to address the pay scale for those who work in law.
Our DA and our public defenders are underfunded. You can't have a functioning system if parts of the system aren't made whole.
Another topic on the agenda, blight and construction. James plans to do that by enhancing the mayor's Move EBR project. He claims we need more walkable and people-friendly communities, and that looks like
pulling down resources for infrastructure, roads and bridges, pulling down resources to correct our stormwater program to make sure that we fight against future flooding.
James says the federal government reports over 400 people live on the streets in Baton Rouge.
If I'm going to be recruiting these executives to talk about investing in Baton Rouge, I can't have a downtown that's full of homelessness, right?
Because of this, his administration wants to focus more on transitional housing as opposed to just a shelter.
But we can't underscore our responsibility to aid and protect those folks by pulling down the resources that other communities are using well.
Overall, James says he's committed to putting the president back in the title mayor-president.
Because I felt like Baton Rouge could not survive another 4 years like the last 8.
That means touching each corner of the parish, including the newly established St. George.
I'm asking for your trust. I have no doubt that they won't vote for me.
And that was Sydney Simone reporting.